What have I just read? With Alison, with Michael, Malcolm, and Michael.
And the Jingles.
Michael, very nice to have you with us.
Good to be great.
Very nice.
It's a special day, visit the Blessed Virgin Mary.
Visitation.
Right.
The visitation where Mary comes to see Elizabeth.
How would we read Samuel on this particular? Is there any particular reason?
Well, I guess it's because Hannah's just found out that she's going to have a baby too, and it's her song, isn't it?
Oh.
I was interested because it's quite similar to Mary's.
Pick
song,
up from
isn't
it. Mary's is a pick up
It's
from
a
it.
pick up from it. Oh yeah, Magnificat.
Oh.
And I find it interesting, that I guess she's just so pleased and feeling she wants to exalt God, but there's this whole thing about, the bows of the mighty are broken, but the feeble are girded with strength. Those who are full were hired, but those who are hungry are fat and spoiled. It's the opposites thing, isn't it, again? That you get with these songs of praise.
One of the things I noticed, there are three places, I realised, I discovered this yesterday, there are three places where you've got you've got Hannah's song,
Yes.
you've got Psalm 113, which is very close to both Hannah's song and also Mary's song. It's sort of almost a middle point, and then you've got Mary's song, which she prays when she knows she's going to be. But I think reading this, Hannah's a bit scary, actually. Hannah's a bit scary.
Because you talk about the bows of the mighty are broken, isn't she?
Yes, and my mouth derides my enemies because I rejoice in my victory.
Right.
He doesn't quite get that in the Magnificat.
No, but
And where that's Mary's song, right?
Mary's
and where is
song.
that? That's in.
That's
when she's just been told she's going to
okay, right, of course.
But what's funny is that afterwards, we say this canticle.
The song.
It's exactly the same.
But they've written
Well,
differently,
I know, but it was funny almost to read it twice.
Oh, yes. Right.
But,
And she's about to leave Samuel, right? Later on, she'll be leaving Samuel at the temple.
That's right.
For his life.
But not,
This
this is when she's just found out she's going to have a baby there.
Because she's not been able to have a baby. There's a rival wife as well who's sort of mocking her.
Oh, okay.
And so she's gone to the temple, she's prayed, God, give me a child.
Right, remind me who her husband is? It's one of those guys, Jip and
Elkanah, something like that. Elkanah, I don't know. Yeah. Michael Ryan will be able to tell us. Michael will easily be able to tell us.
Okay.
All these names I get called.
Well, are they linked with the names that you read on Monday? One of those guys? No. Okay, right. Fine.
No, nothing, no, not linked.
Not even close.
No.
Okay.
And then the New Testament reading is fascinating that they've chosen this.
Yeah.
Because the story of the visitation will happen. We'll read that this evening at our communion service, where actually Mary comes to see Elizabeth. But Elizabeth blesses Mary and says, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed be the fruit of your womb." Why is it that the mother of my Lord should come and see me?
Right.
Because the life that was in me, says Elizabeth, John the Baptist, leapt when he leapt when you came into my presence, because he recognised the fruit of your womb.
Yeah.
But then she says, and this is really important, then she said, "Blessed is she who believed that what the Lord said about her would be true."
Right.
And the reason it's so important is because literally just before we've had Zechariah, who's been told,
Who hasn't believed.
and it's exactly the same words that are used by Luke, because God says to him, or the angel says, because you have not believed that the word of the Lord will be fulfilled.
Right.
You will be
struck
stoned.
down.
And the other one, he's instilled with the Holy Spirit, starts singing.
Sorry,
The other one starts singing.
That's right. Yes, that's right. He's done, and when he is opened, when God opens his mouth,
Then he sings.
Right. And he opens his mouth when Jesus is brought to
When
When
John
John. Right.
John
John
is
is to be circumcised.
Oh,
and
he
he
brought to the
insists.
temple. Right.
No, when John's being circumcised, and he insists the child must be called John, even though there's nobody in your family who's called that name.
Right.
And so this reading is fascinating from Mark 3. The crowd is saying, "Oh, blessed is your family, blessed is your biological family."
Yeah.
And Jesus says, "No, actually, the people who are really blessed, the people who are my family,
And
are the
everyone.
people are the ones who are listening. No, the people who are around me listening to my word. Whoever does the will of God is my brother and sister and
Right.
mother. And so Mary is doubly blessed here.
Yeah, and I think it's raising up rather than pushing down. It's raising up everybody to be so close to him as his own blood.
But is it also sort of getting over the idea of biology in a way? Is it the fact we're
Well, we are
family,
beyond
you're
biology.
beyond biology in a way?
Yes,
It's
yeah.
interesting.
Yes and no.
But as the people
Up to a point.
we become a family.
Yeah.
Become a family, don't we?
Yeah.
Which is beyond blood. Yeah.
Beyond blood. Yeah, there we go. That's probably a better way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Great. Amazing.
Lovely.
Very
Bless
good.
you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
And hope to see you this evening if you're around.
And keep cool and calm and collected, even though it's not a warm day.
I know, keep warm.
Keep
Yeah, keep
I'm
warm.
calm and collected. That's you.
Great.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Very good.